So hi, what's up? It's your boy Sports Wizard and welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we're gonna be doing if regular season MVPs went to the people that deserve them 2000s. So you guys might have been realizing that if you guys watched all of my previous videos that they've been coming 6 days apart. And actually since I uploaded the 1990s, I think it's been like currently like 2 or 3 days. And that's because like I have to go on vacation and like tomorrow for a few days. So that's why, I'm not going to be able to upload like, for a few days, so it'll be past 6 days then. So that's why I'm just going to do it now. So that's the reason why this is coming a little bit early. And yeah, so if you guys like didn't know, like the past videos have been doing really well for the series, so I decided to just keep continuing them. And yeah, if this is your first one, I just want to introduce you to this format. So basically, it's called if regular season MVPs want the people that deserve them. So that's basically like regular season MVPs have like a certain formula to them in which they select the dude. So the vote makers go by like your team, like team success, good stats, and you have to have a good story. And I don't think that's necessarily fair, and I think other people don't think that's fair either. Because I think most valuable player, I think it should be like to the person that has the best stats. Because again, team success doesn't always depend on your hands. Because take a guy like Damian Lillard and take a guy like Donovan Mitchell. Damian Lillard is an MVP candidate, but he doesn't have a great team, but he's still an MVP candidate because he doesn't have that much support. Same with Luka Doncic. But Donovan Mitchell was like a defensive player of the year and Rudy Gobert to help him. So that's why I would prioritize Damian Lillard and Luka Doncic over Donovan Mitchell because even though they have less team success, they still, they're still like overall better players and they still have better stats and all that. So that's what I basically mean when it should go by stats. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it. So 2000 to 2001, AI, Allen Iverson, same thing. He loses the award to Shaq. So, Allen Iverson put up a astonishing 31, 4, and 5 on 42%. Again, 31 points is good, but again, rebounds and assists not great, and field goal percentage is pretty weak. Whereas Tim Duncan put up 22, 12, and 3 on 50% shooting. Shaq, in my opinion, who should be the MVP, put up 29, 13, and 4 on 57.2% shooting. Chris Webber put up 27, 11, and 4 on 48% shooting. KG, Kevin Garnett, put up 22, 11, and 5 on 47.7% shooting. So, I think Shaq, he doesn't have the most points, but second most points. He does have the most rebounds, and he does have the highest field goal percentage, so Shaq takes it. Chris Webber gets second because, good points, yeah, he has more points than, better field goal percentage than KG. And KG does have more rebounds and more assists, but I'll give it to Chris Webber because, more points, significantly kind of 5.1 more points per game. So that's why Chris Webber second, and KG, he comes last, because I don't really think like 22, 11, 5, it's decent. And Tim Duncan, AI could go really anyway, but the reason why I gave it to AI is because he has more points, more assists, and Tim Duncan does have a better field goal percentage. And Tim Duncan and KG, why I gave Tim Duncan the edge, because more points, more rebounds, and more field goal percentage. So that's why it turns out like it's 5 KG, 4 Tim Duncan, 3 AI, 2 Chris Webber, and 1 Shaq. Now for 2001 and 2002, Tim Duncan wins it. He keeps the award, but not by too much. So Tim Duncan put up 26, 13, and 4 on 50.8% shooting. Shaq, he was the guy, that was the main contender. He put up 27, 11, and 3 on 57.9% shooting. T-Mac did pretty well. He put up 26, 8, and 5 on 45.1% shooting. Kobe put up 25, 6, and 6 on 46.9% shooting. Chris Webber put up 25, 10, and 5 on 49.5% shooting. So Chris Webber, he's clearly in last place, least points per game. He doesn't have that many assists. Field goal percentage is pretty good, but I'm just saying, I think he's last. And then Kobe, T-Mac. T-Mac just had slightly better, at Kobe than basically, points and rebounds, and Kobe did have better assists and field goal percentage, but I'll give it to T-Mac because field goal percentage is the one I least value, so I think if T-Mac has more points and rebounds, and Kobe has more assists, I'll give it to T-Mac. And Shaq and Tim Duncan, could go anywhere, but why they gave it to Tim Duncan? Less points per game, but Tim Duncan has less points per game, but he has more rebounds and more assists. And I know Shaq does have better field goal percentage, but it's already given to Tim Duncan. So why do you give it to Shaq? When it's like so close, so I just decided to give it to Tim Duncan. Now for 0-2 to 0-3, Tim Duncan, he actually loses the award to Kobe, actually. So, yeah, he put up 23, 13, and 4 on 51.3% shooting. KG did pretty well. He put up 23, 13, and 6 on 50.2% shooting. Kobe, the real MVP, put up 37 and 6 on 45.1% shooting. T-Mac put up 32, 7 and 6 on 45.7% shooting. Shaq put up 28, 11 and 3 on 57.4% shooting. Sorry I say Kobe was the real MVP. I mean, the MVP in my opinion. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I think Kobe gets one. Why? Well, more points per game, more assists per game, less field goal percentage, and less rebounds. But I think, like points and assists are more valuable than rebounds and field goal percentage. And then T-Mac comes number 2 because he's just so close to Kobe. They practically have identical stats. T-Mac has more points, less rebounds, less assists, and slightly more field goal percentage. So Kobe and T-Mac can go either way. And KG just comes in the middle at third. Tim Duncan and Shaq, they're both kind of, equal, but again, Tim Duncan has more rebounds and assists, and Shaq has more points and more field goal percentage. So that's why, Shaq 5, Tim Duncan 4, KG 3, T-Mac 2, and Kobe 1. Now for 0-3 to 0-4, Kevin Garnett breaks out and wins the award. He keeps it in my book. I mean, he did so well. He put up 24, 14, and 5 on 50% shooting. Tim Duncan put up 22, 12, and 3 and 50.1% shooting. Peja Stojakovic, or is it Peja or Peja? I'm not sure, but I would say Peja Stojakovic. He put up 24, 6 and 2 on 48% shooting. Kobe put up 24, 6 and 5 on 43.9% shooting. Not great by his standards. Shaq, he was declining. He put up 22, 12, and 3 on 58.4% shooting. So KG keeps it. Tim Duncan, he wasn't that close to KG. I don't really give an argument to Tim Duncan. Why? Well, less points, less rebounds, less assists, slightly more field goal percentage, but that's it. And then Kobe comes in the middle of Tim Duncan and KG because Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kobe has more points per game, more assists. Tim Duncan has more rebounds and field goal percentage. And why is KG ahead of Kobe? Well, more points, more rebounds, slightly less assists, and better field goal percentage. So that's why the top 3 came like that. And then Peja Stojakovic and Shaq, go either way. But I just decided to give it to Peja Stojakovic. I mean, actually, I think he should go to. I mean, it could go either way, actually. But you could go Peja or Shaq. But I just decided to give it to Peja Stojakovic, and Shaq comes in last. Now for 0-4 to 0-5, Steve Nash. I don't even know why they give it to this guy, but he definitely loses the award. And he loses it to KG. I mean, no one was fantastic in the season. That's why there's so many names on the board. I mean, no one was, really good. So, I mean, you could make arguments for, 8 different players in, KG, LeBron, Dirk, AI, T-Mac, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Steve Nash. Because, it was just a weird year. No one was doing fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, Steve Nash put up 16, 3, and 12 on 50.2% shooting. Shaq put up 23, 10, and 3 on 60.1% shooting. Dirk put up 26, 10, and 3 on 46% shooting. Tim Duncan put up 20, 11, and 3 on 49.6% shooting. AI put up 31, 4, and 8 on 42.4% shooting. LeBron put up 27, 7, and 7 on 47.2% shooting. T-Mac put up 26, 6, and 6 on 43.1% shooting. KG put up 22, 14, and 6 on 50.2% shooting. So, yeah, I mean, KG, I wouldn't say he necessarily has the best stats. But the reason why I gave it to him is because I went to Basketball Reference and went to advanced stats for 2004 to 2005. KG, he was a PR leader, win shares per 48, and everything like that. So that's why I decided to give it to KG. LeBron is close. He comes in second. Dirk third. AI fourth. T-Mac fifth. Tim Duncan, he was in a decline. Same with Shaq, 6th and 7th respectively. Respectively. And Steve Nash 8th. I mean, he just put up 16, 3, and 12. And even Tim Duncan and Shaq, in my opinion, better. So that's why it's like this. 5 to 6, 2005 to 2006. Steve Nash loses the award to Kobe. Kobe snags the second award. Steve Nash did do slightly better, though. He put up 19, 4, and 11 on 51.2% shooting. LeBron put up a monstrous 31, 7, and 7 on 48% shooting. Kobe put up even more monstrous points per game stat at 35, 5 and 5 on 45% shooting. Dirk put up 27, 9 and 3 on 48% shooting. D Wade put up 27, 6 and 7 on 49.5% shooting. Elton Brand put up 25, 10 and 3 on 52.7% shooting. AI put up a monstrous 33, 3 and 7 on 44.7% shooting. Simon Kobe takes it. LeBron comes in a very close second. D Wade third. Dirk fourth. I mean, Dirk was still doing pretty good for quite an old age. And AI fifth. Elton Brand and Steve Nash get sixth and seventh respectively. So I mean, Steve Nash gets the bottom again. I mean, he just doesn't average enough points to catch up with these guys. And yes, he did have, the most assists, but still, like, he didn't have the most field goal percentage, least rebounds, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, yeah, Kobe takes it. Like, I can't not give a guy that averaged 35 a game the MVP, and LeBron comes very close at second place. So, yeah, I mean, D Wade third. So, yeah, that's basically how it's turning out for 2005 to 2006. Steve Nash 7, Elton Brand 6, AI 5, Dirk 4, D Wade 3, LeBron 2, and Kobe 1. Now for 06 to 07, Dirk wins the award this time, but he loses the award to Kobe again. He put up 25, 9 and 3 on 50.2% shooting. Kobe put up 32, 6 and 5 on 46.3% shooting. LeBron put up 27, 7 and 6 on 47.6% shooting. T-Mac put up 25, 5 and 7 on 43.1% shooting. Chris Bosh put up 23, 11 and 3 on 49.6% shooting. Gilbert Arenas put up 28, 5 and 6 on 41.8% shooting. KG put up 22, 13 and 4 on 47.6% shooting. Melo put up 29, 6 and 4 on 47.6% shooting. So I mean, Chris Bosh gets the bottom, doesn't have that many points. Rebounds are solid, but very less assists. T-Mac, number 6. I mean, he has pretty well-rounded, like, points, rebounds, and assists, but field goal percentage is pretty low, so that's why he's 6. Melo, 5. I couldn't give him any less because he put up 29, 6, and 4, which is pretty well-rounded, on a decent field goal percentage. And then KG, 4. Why? More rebounds, more assists, and same field goal percentage as Melo. Dirk, 3. He was a real MVP, so, also, more field goal percentage than KG, more points per game than KG also, and he has, more rebounds and better field goal percentage than Melo also, and then LeBron, Kobe, top 2, But why does Kobe edge it out? Yes, LeBron has more rebounds, assists, and better field goal percentage, but Kobe does have better points per game, and in the advanced stats, Kobe was slightly better than LeBron, so that's why he takes it for me. Now for 07 to 08, Kobe, he loses the award to LeBron. So, this is where LeBron just starts to kind of take control. He put up 28, 6 and 5 and 45.9% shooting. CP3 put up 21, 4 and 12, 48.9% shooting. Decent argument to actually be MVP. LeBron put up 38 and 7 on 48.4% shooting. Amar'e Stoudemire put up 25, 9 and 2 on 59% shooting. Dirk put up 24, 9 and 4 on 47.9% shooting. Melo put up 26, 7 and 3 on 49.2% shooting. So Melo gets last assists. And he doesn't have, he doesn't have that many great points, and I guess Melo and Dirk bottom. Why does Dirk finish last? Well, not great points. Again, field goal percentage is not great. Less assists, that's why he finished last. Melo slightly ahead because better field goal percentage, more points per game. Amar'e Stoudemire, I can't deny that put up 25, 9 on 59% shooting. I need lower, and then CP3, Kobe, and LeBron top 3 all. Why does LeBron take it? More points per game, more rebounds, more assists, better field goal percentage. So he just sweeps Kobe out of the water. Whereas for CP3, he put up more points per game, more rebounds, and less assists and less field goal percentage. So, you could go either way for that one, but I'd go LeBron and then Kobe, CP3. Why I put Kobe higher. More points per game, more rebounds. And CP3 has more assists and more field goal percentage. So, you could go either way with the top 3, but I put LeBron, Kobe, and then CP3. Now for 8 to 9, LeBron actually wins the award, but he loses the award to D Wade, in my opinion. So, LeBron did pretty well. 28, 8 and 7 on 48.9% shooting. But the thing is, like D Wade, he did even better. But again, we'll get to it. Well, Kobe put up 27, 5, and 5 on 46.7% shooting. D Wade put up 35 and 8 on 49.1% shooting. CP3 put up some pretty good numbers at 23, 6, and 11 on 50.3% shooting. Dirk put up 26, 8, and 2 on 47.9% shooting. So Dirk finishes last. I had like a little bit below CP3. Why? Well, Dirk has more points and rebounds, but again, CP3 has more assists, and like Dirk's assist level is very low, and CP3 has better field goal percentage than the Kobe, LeBron, D Wade. Why LeBron has a Kobe? Well, LeBron has more points per game, more rebounds, more assists, and a better field goal percentage than Kobe, so he takes a little bit higher. And then D Wade, more points per game, more assists per game, better field goal percentage. And LeBron only has more rebounds, so that's why D Wade takes number 1 this time, and LeBron comes 2 and Kobe comes 3. Now for the very last one, we have 2009 and 2010. LeBron, he actually loses the award to KD, Kevin Durant. So, LeBron did pretty well. He put up 37 and 9 on 50.6% shooting, but KD, he also put up 38 and 3 on 47.6% shooting. Was Kobe did pretty well, 27, 5, and 5 on 45.6% shooting. D Wade put up 27, 5, and 7 on 47.6% shooting. Melo put up 28, 7, and 3 on 45.8% shooting. Dirk put up 26, 8, and 3 on 48.1% shooting. So, Dirk comes last. Again, he was aging. That's why, not great points. I think he actually averaged the least points. Pretty good rebounds, but again, least assists again. And field goal percentage was decent, so that's why he comes 6. And D Wade, I thought he deserved the MVP last season, but this time, people were just better than him. Kobe 4. Melo actually did pretty well at 28, 7, and 3. And why Melo had Kobe more points, more rebounds, and slightly higher field goal percentage. And then LeBron, KD, 2 and 1 respectively, but KD more points, more rebounds. And LeBron has more assists and field goal percentage, but again, I value points and rebounds higher than assists and field goal percentage. And I actually did make a I actually did make a score tally for this whole decade, and let's just check it out. So the score tally will come from the bottom. So KD won 1 time, as you just saw with the last MVP. D Wade won 1 time, the MVP before KD. LeBron won once. Tim Duncan won once, Shaq won once, and KG and Kobe were the multiple-time winners. KG won twice, Kobe won 3 times. So I do think Kobe deserves the most MVPs in the 2000s at 3. So guys, this is the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Guys, thank you so much for 59 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 60 subscribers. So guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And I'll see you next time. Peace.